Parents are not having kids for the sake of these kids. Parents are not having kids because they feel like, yo, that's what's gonna make this world a better place. They're actually breeding for selfish reasons. No one is breeding for selfless reasons, okay? If it was really about making this world a better place, they most of them would actually adopt. There are a lot of people who have been wanting to have kids for years and that cannot have children, and they've been praying for years. They've been going uh, to different churches, to different doctors, you know, hoping that they can get the help that they want because they want to have kids, you see. While there are so many children who do not have parents and who actually need assistance. So it's not for selfless reasons, it's for selfish reasons. It's because they think that it's going to fill the void that they have, or it's going to strengthen their marriage, or it's going to make them feel better. It's not about the children. And that's really, really um, a big problem because there are a lot of children who are suffering because they were brought into this world by parents who don't give a fuck about them, who actually give a fuck about themselves. Because it really, if it's not about the children and it's about them, it means that they are doing whatever they are doing for the children for themselves. I know children who forced to take a career path that does not align with their interest because their parents are forcing them to take that path. You see, you actually do something because your parents are not happy with what you are doing, so you choose to do that thing. Do you understand how messed up that is? That's the kind of world that we live in. Parents don't sit down and ask themselves, what can we do to make this world a better place? No, it's not about that. They ask themselves, what can I do to fill the void that I have? What can I do to make my marriage better? And then they decide to have children, thinking that that's gonna make their lives better or that's gonna make their marriage better. The people that are doing things that are really making this world a better place are not looking at what is easier to do. They're not looking at what's fun to do. They're not chasing pleasure. They're not chasing comfort. They ask themselves, what is it that's gonna make this world a better place? And then they do that. You see? You cannot say, I wanna do something because it's gonna be fun for me, or it's gonna, make me feel better, or it's gonna fill the void that I have, and then do that particular thing, and then act as if you're some kind of a hero or you've done the right thing. Because really, it was never about doing the right thing. It was actually about filling the void that you have. You see? If a person chooses to become a vegan, it's not about filling any void. There ain't a person in the world that chooses to become a vegan because they want to fill a void or because they think that their lives are gonna be easier when they stop eating meat. Yes, there are people who become vegan because they wanna be more healthier. Yeah, I know that. But I mean, the people that choose to become vegan because they care about animals, it's not like they think that if they become vegan, their lives are gonna be better. It's not about that. It's really about making this world a better place. They truly care about the animals. They truly care about reducing suffering. So they choose to not eat meat, even though it's hard. They choose to not consume animal products, even though it's hard. People who become antinatalists don't hate children. I don't think there are internatalists, that hate children. I don't believe that. There are people who choose to not have children who are not um, internatalists. They just choose to not have children. I'm talking about internatalists, people who don't want to have children for philosophical reasons. I don't think it's about them. It's really about the children. Like, why would you have children if you think that the world that you are in is messed up? You see, it's truly about making uh, this world better, because if you decide that you're not gonna have children and you decide that you're gonna talk to people about this, then it might change, some people's minds. And you not having children means that you have broken the cycle. You see, so that's actually a positive thing, and it's a harder thing to do. It's way harder than uh, just having children and raising them. It's way harder because you're not gonna be treated uh, you know well by society. Like, people are just gonna celebrate your life because you've decided not to have children. It's not how it works. People are gonna look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with that person? You see, it's not like people are gonna be like, yo, congratulations for becoming a vegan. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. They're gonna look at you like you've got demons. So you actually go through suffering for doing the right thing. You're gonna go through suffering for actually reasoning. I know it's how it works. So people are not having children because they've thought it through, and they feel like, yo, that's what's gonna make things better for the world. And these children are really, really gonna be happy, and they're really going to enjoy. That's not the kind of conversations that they have with themselves. It's really about them and how they're going to feel. They don't really care about how the child is going to feel, or the kind of environment that they're gonna raise this child. It's not about that. It's never about that. It's always about them. Some people just have children because they made a mistake. They were chasing pleasure, and you know they had unprotected sex and then conceived. You know, they didn't feel like they were ready to have children, but they conceived, and religion is making them believe that abortion is wrong. So they be like, yo, let's have this child. And it's not because they really want to have a child for that child. It's because they feel like they would have done something wrong, according to God, and they're afraid of getting punished for it. I know people who don't terminate pregnancy because they think that God is gonna curse them and they're not gonna have children anymore. Like, if they terminate their pregnancy, then that's it. It's gonna be over for them. They're going to regret terminating that pregnancy for the rest of their lives, because when the time comes when they actually want to have children, then they're not gonna have children. You see. So it's that people are having children for selfish reasons. It's never about the children. It's always about them. That's really, really important for them to understand. If you're a parent, you didn't have your child because you wanted them to have a great life, because you look at the world and be like, yo, this my child is gonna enjoy whatever. It's about you. You want to create, or not necessarily create, but you want to pass down your genes. That's it. You are programmed to want to do that, so you are doing that, and it feels good. The things that we're programmed to want to do feel good, you know, because that's how evolution tricks us. That's the reason why you know we're having children. That's the reason why we are falling in love. All these things, we are being tricked by evolution so that life can continue to exist. Thank y'all so much, guys. Subscribe. Peace.